So what is the Cardano Advantage? As you know, Ethereum has been in the smart contract phase now ever since 2017. So they've had a huge advantage, but the problem is that their network has become incredibly bogged down and the transaction fees that take place are very, very expensive. The Cardano Advantage is that things are going to happen much quicker and be much cheaper. Let's dive right in. This is a great article that I found on Exodus, which is a wallet creator for cryptocurrencies that goes over how smart contracts will work on Cardano. It's a really good overview. I'm not going to go through the entire thing, but I thought I'd hit on some of the highlights about smart contracts, what they are, just a little bit of an overview, and then what Cardano is going to be doing here. So smart contracts, if you didn't know, are a way to program and make an immutable program on a blockchain. So it becomes decentralized, and immutable means that it can't be changed. So once the contract's written, the code's written, it's go ahead and mint it on that blockchain. And then from that point on, it becomes law. So whatever that smart contract is programmed to do is what's going to happen. The government obviously has a lot of use cases that they can do with smart contracts. A few of them that they went through in here, which I thought was really interesting, is transferring ownership in a car and how everybody just loves to wait at the DMV for hours in line in order to get their title transferred from one person to another. If your title is on a blockchain, you can transfer your title just about immediately, within seconds, by taking that title and exchanging it to another wallet so that a new owner has it, and that new owner can in turn exchange some type of value to you, either a cryptocurrency or something else that allows you to do that transaction in just a matter of seconds, rather than having a piece of paper that you have to take down to the DMV and sign and get transferred title and registration and all that fun stuff as well. So everything will be moving towards these smart contracts at some point, probably in the near future, or a lot quicker than we hope. Insurance too is another big thing. Insurance companies, as you know, are for-profit companies. So their whole goal in life is to take as many premiums in as they can and to pay out as little as they can. So insurance companies have been making money for hundreds of years, and their business practice hasn't changed. They're not nonprofits by any stretch of the imagination, but a blockchain insurance company or a smart chain insurance company could, in theory, take your policy premium, which is $500 a month or whatever you're paying, and put that into a pool. Whereas if you have a claim at some point in the future, that money comes out of the pool and gets paid to the mechanic or whoever needs to fix your car if something's to go wrong with it. So same thing for homeowners insurance or any basic type of insurance. Those premiums would all be held in a pool, and then if a claim is made, a portion of that pool will get paid out to whoever needed to in order to rebuild your home or rebuild your car, or if something dramatic happened. A health insurance policy, a life insurance policy is a good example of how that could happen. If a person passed away and there was a premium there, that premium amount will get transferred to their heirs. So it could all happen without that third party in between, that State Farm Insurance or Allstate Insurance being there in order to take their profit out of the middle of it. So it should be much more easy and much quicker and much more, I guess, equitable for all parties that are involved with it. Voting, which we all know about from the 2020 election, was a huge issue. How do people vote, and how do we secure their votes and make sure that each person gets their vote counted? With a smart contract on the blockchain, it's very, very easy to be able to designate this person voted, that person voted. Not that you need to know their exact identities, but they'll all have a wallet address. They can check that their vote was counted. Their vote will show up on the blockchain. Super simple process. Again, smart contracts will allow voting to be much more transparent and hopefully much easier. Digital identities too, which Cardano is working on, especially with the Ethiopian project, which has been announced. 5 million people in Ethiopia are going to have their digital identities on the blockchain. So that's a very exciting very exciting portion. So the Alonzo hard fork, that's happening right now as we speak. We're in the Alonzo transition, and that's the exciting part. There was an update that Charles Hoskinson did just yesterday about, it says a brief update, but it lasted 24 minutes, in which he hinted in there about when they're going to go live and do the hard fork, which we all believe now is going to happen at the end of this month, probably August, end of August, or at the latest, probably the first week in September. But Charles is great. He's obviously the face and the charisma of Cardano, and he does these brief updates all the time. If you haven't seen him, he always starts off the same way. I'm going to play a little bit so that you can just see Charles if you haven't met him before.
Hi, this is Charles Hoskinson, broadcasting live from warm, sunny Colorado. Today is August 10th, 2021, and I just want to make a very quick video telling you guys a few things. So we had our big meeting today, and we kind of went through where we're at and progress with smart contracts. Everything seems to be on track.
So Charles, again, is great. He goes through a quick, brief update, doesn't disclose when that date's going to be, because that's coming out here in the next couple of days. They're going to have the update here on Friday. So in 2 days from now, we'll know exactly when the Alonzo hard fork is happening and when you can run smart contracts on the Cardano blockchain. So what is the Cardano Advantage? As you know, Ethereum has been in the smart contract phase now ever since 2017. So they've had a huge advantage, but the problem is that their network has become incredibly bogged down, and the transaction fees that take place are very, very expensive. The Cardano Advantage is that things are going to happen much quicker and be much cheaper. So it should also to allow a lot better development to happen on the blockchain itself through the Plutus programming language, which is going to be used for all of the smart contracts on the Cardano blockchain. In conclusion, you know, the development's happening right now. Everything's going to change over soon, and what we're seeing is a incredible run up in the price of Cardano, which now is at $1.87. But as you can see, in the last 24 hours, it's gone up almost 20%. You know, the chain right there of what's happened in the last 7 days has been amazing to see. It's gone from $1.40-ish to almost $2 now. So, you know, the spike has started to happen. On other cryptos, as far as Bitcoin, Ethereum with their EIP 1559 update that happened about a week ago now, is doing the same type of thing. You know, they were down at about the 2000 level, and now they're up over 3200, almost to 3300. So cryptos as a whole are really starting to take off here in the last couple of weeks, and we're seeing the market cap expand dramatically, getting close to $2 trillion, and the daily volume up over, you know, $122 billion. So it's an exciting time to be in crypto. We saw Charles. So what is on the Cardano ecosystem map right now? Tons and tons of decentralized applications are getting developed on the Cardano blockchain. These will start to go live as we see the hard fork happen here at the end of the month. As you can see in the consume and enjoy section, the explore and discover section, the exchange and gain section, there are a ton of decentralized applications, decentralized finance, all of these different programs and people that are learning to program now on the Cardano blockchain. There's all the wallets that are taking place. There is just so much development right now, and it's extremely, extremely fun to see what's going on inside of the ecosystem when it comes to Cardano. This Orion protocol, I'll be going through here in just a second and show you my liquidity pool stake that I've got there and what I've been earning and how that works and how the governance system works and exactly what the tokens look like and how you actually do some yield farming if that's something that you like to get into. Cardano obviously has their focus on Africa, which has been a very, very smart thing if you ask my opinion on it. They have really taken Africa in and said, hey, that's going to be our focus here, at least for the next couple of years. They've got a great relationship with Ethiopia. They have World Mobile Token on their blockchain now, which is the cellular service provider, which is providing Tanzania and hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people with high-speed internet and cellular service. People that otherwise wouldn't have had it are getting connected to the internet and to the Cardano ecosystem. So there's just a lot that's going on, and the the map right now of their ecosystem continues to get bigger and bigger and bigger each month. And as we get to the end of the month here, we'll obviously see what's going to go on. Is a lot of these will start to launch, and then their tokens will come out. They'll be traded typically on the lower exchanges, and you'll start to see similar to what happened with Ethereum. There'll be a lot of development that goes on, a lot of projects get built up, and some of the really cool things that are going to happen are things similar to like what Uniswap is. If you're not familiar with Uniswap, it's a decentralized exchange on Ethereum. It allows you to trade basically Ethereum tokens for just about any other token that's available. And it's really gained a ton of user adoption here in the last year and become just a superpower when it comes to everything decentralized finance based. So the to go back into coin market cap and check on their market cap here, they're the number 10 token right now, Uniswap. So their market cap is, well over, I'm getting close to getting close to $20 billion. So they obviously did a tremendous rise all the way from, geez, it wasn't too long ago, December of 2020, up until right now, about 9 months later. They've gone up, 10, 20, 30x in that amount of time. So it's just it's a really fun time to see what's going on with them. I liked the Cardano ecosystem so much that we created our own staking pool. I wanted to be able to stake my own Cardano tokens and be able to earn rewards on them. So we created iStake ADA, which allows us and other people to delegate into the pool to stake their Cardano and receive rewards as blocks are minted on the Cardano ecosystem. So that's one of the really cool things too about Cardano, and what's happening now with Ethereum as well. And their 2.0 is they're allowing proof of stake to happen, which is allowing people to stake their tokens and earn rewards from them, usually between 4 and 6% on an annualized basis, which is great. So I wanted to get into the decentralized finance portion of this, and Orion Protocol is basically creating a terminal that they want to allow all blockchains to be able to trade, to be able to be traded on a decentralized exchange. And what it means by decentralized exchange is that there's no way to check who is doing what. All you have is a wallet. It's got your tokens in there. In this case, I've got a MetaMask wallet. If you don't know MetaMask, you can log in and see how that works. But I've got a MetaMask wallet with Binance Smart Chain tokens and some other ones in there. And I go into Orion Protocol, and it allows me to trade the tokens that I've got and swap them for other tokens, mainly the Orion token, which now has really gone up dramatically. When I first started staking my tokens in here, it was about $4 was the price of Orion tokens as compared to USDT, which is Tether. And now it's all the way up to almost $10. In fact, it's been over $10 for a couple portions of today. So it's gone up almost, 2.5 times from just a month ago. Which is amazing. So it allows you to swap tokens. You can swap your tokens for other tokens on this platform. You can see the trading terminal, which allows you to see what's going on with the Orion tokens and other tokens, what they're trading at right now. It allows you to trade your tokens, and it takes the prices from many exchanges and picks the best exchange rate for you. So if you wanted to exchange, Bitcoin, say, for Ethereum, there might be 50 exchanges out there and they all have different exchange rates. It's going to go out and find the best exchange rate for you if you're trading your Bitcoin for Ethereum and say, okay, I'm going to use this exchange because I'm going to get a little bit better percentage rate. As far as the liquidity pools go, this is the fun part about yield farming. There's lots of different content providers that are out there, content creators that go through what yield farming is. So there's plenty of content that's on YouTube and other places where you can find what exactly yield farming is and how to do it. But basically, in a nutshell, what you're trying to do is you're providing your tokens into the exchange and allowing them to create that liquidity. So like with Uniswap and now Orion, they're allowing you to take your tokens, call it, this pair would be Binance and Orion, and pledge them into the system. And so if somebody wanted to trade their Binance coin for an Orion coin, they've got that on the platform and they can do that and earn a fee from it. And in turn, they share those fees with the people that stake the tokens on their site and provide that liquidity for the entire pool. In this case, with the Binance and Orion token, you can see the liquidity pledged right now is about $5.5 million. The nice thing though is you see the staking APR, which is their annual percentage rate return, is 49%, so almost 50% return. So what you're doing here is if you were to pledge one of these Binance coins and one of these Orion coins, you'd earn a 50% annualized percentage rate. So if you did that for a year, you'd have 1.5 basically of each one of those at the end of that year. So you're earning a 50% return on whatever it is that you're staking in that liquidity pool. In this case, I staked the Orion token and the Tether token, and I did it on the Binance chain because the Cardano ecosystem is not quite ready yet for that, but I'll show you kind of what that looks like. So I staked it in here. I earned rewards on it. Right now I've earned about 5 Orion coins, so about $50 or so worth of rewards. I collected about 3 days ago now. So I'm getting these coins. I can claim them at any time that I want and put them directly into my wallet. And these liquidity tokens, which I put into the system, I can take them in or put them out, or take them out anytime that I want to as well, and put them back in my wallet and stop earning the rewards on them. In this case, I'm just going to leave them in there because I want to continue to earn those Orion rewards for as long as possible. Like I said, it's gone up already 2.5 times from where I started about a month ago, and I think it's going to go up probably a lot more as we get deeper into the DeFi protocols with Cardano and everything else as well. So I'll show you exactly how this would work. I can go out and claim my rewards right now, and in my MetaMask wallet would pop up. I can confirm them. So these 5 Orion tokens right now are being transferred from my rewards inside of the Orion protocol and into my MetaMask wallet. And while they're doing that, it usually takes about 10 or 20 seconds or so. I'll get them, and then I can choose what I wanted to do with them. Typically what I do when I get these tokens now is I can stake them back into the Orion protocol. And when I stake them back into the Orion protocol, I'm also earning a return on them. So as far as that goes, I have right now staked about 160 or so tokens, as you can see, and I'm earning an APR on those of 11.7%. So almost 12%. My annualized percentage rate that I'm getting from the tokens that I've got staked there. So these tokens have gone up 2.5 times, and I'm earning 12% on them as well. As you can see, this liquidity mining and the yield farming, it can start to add up really quickly, especially when you look at bank accounts right now in the US and all over the world where percentage rates are, usually below 1%. This is why people are so excited about decentralized finance and yield farming and all of the other things that are associated with it. So as far as this goes, I've got my 5 tokens that I just claimed here, which are now available in my wallet. I can take those and I can stake them. It's going to ask me to confirm that and charges a little bit of a fee for it on the MetaMask side. And then I go ahead and stake those into the pool as well. So now I'm earning 12% on those 5 tokens that I just claimed as rewards. Anyway, without taking too much time, I wanted to show you exactly how you can earn money on the DeFi side of things. And this is something that is really exciting to me because Cardano now will be able to have these type of protocols created directly on the Cardano blockchain. Right now I'm using the Binance Smart Chain because Binance and Ethereum are the 2 main blockchains that are utilized on Orion. But what I saw, which I was really excited about, is that in the pools section here, it allows you to add pools now to the Orion protocol. And this was one of the things that I was looking through, is all the different protocols that they allow. And look right there, Cardano. So very soon in the near future, there will be the ability to stake your Cardano in these pools as well and earn these types of yields from staking them. You can do them with Binance, Tether, Orion, Bitcoin, a couple of different tokens too that they allow right now. But it's really cool that we're going to have that fairly soon in the near future, here in the next couple of weeks or within at least the next couple of months, and the ability to earn even more from your tokens as well. So that's why I'm so excited about Cardano launching into this next level when it comes to smart contracts and basically the same type of ecosystem that right now is really only on Ethereum and a few other chains, but the other chains like Algorand and those are not as developed. And Cardano already has all of these developers in their Plutus program, Pioneers program, and all the other things really starting to develop on top of them. They also too are going to have an ERC20 bridge, which is going to allow the developers on Ethereum and the tokens on Ethereum right now, which their blockchain is the ERC20 blockchain, to be able to convert those directly onto the Cardano blockchain through this bridge. So it's going to allow all those DeFi apps and all those tokens that are currently on Ethereum to have a real easy route to just say, okay, I want to take these now and transfer them onto the Cardano blockchain. So that's going to add a lot of DeFi apps and a lot of other utility right onto that Cardano chain as soon as the smart contracts are launched. The last thing I just wanted to share is I really liked the fact, I love Charles's interviews and everything. And I started to think, well, where have I seen something like this before? I don't know if you've seen the movie Ready Player One, but the creator of the Oasis and Ready Player One, he kind of reminds me of that same type of guy. And the Oasis is like this virtual metaverse, if you haven't seen it. And the creator of it was this really kind of cool guy that was a little bit nerdy, but still created this incredible system that allowed everybody in the world to be able to transfer themselves into a different reality, basically. And I really like the fact that, he's kind of changing the world, and there's things that are going on that probably 10 years from now, we'll look back and go, wow, this entire development that's happened in the crypto space has been really insane. I mean, if you think about where Bitcoins come from the last, 2008 when it was created until 2021, it's now at, $47,000 or wherever it is right now. And Cardano, we've got at $1.87. I think that we'll probably look back at some point, or now it's at $1.88. We'll look back and say, God, do you remember when Cardano was at $1.88? I'm sure that people look back on Bitcoin in 2009, 2010 and say, wow, I wish, when it was $1.88, I would have bought more of it. Anyway, that's all I had for today. I wanted to share the smart contract update with everybody. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you've got any questions or comments or anything, feel free to let me know in the chat section or in the comments down below. If you enjoyed everything, please leave it a thumbs up, especially in the meetup group or if you're watching this on video. And I look forward to meeting and hopefully connecting with other people in the Cardano community. I'd love to share my information and have other people too on the meetup and be able to discuss what's going on, what you're excited about, and hopefully how we can collaborate and make Cardano the best ecosystem possible.